Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So last time we were kind of wandering around here in Ordon village getting the sword and shield, and we've got to sneak past Russell here real quick. And we met Zelda over in Hyrule Castle, and Midna. Man, we did a lot last time. But today we are headed back towards the wall that we got dragged into at the end of part 2. Into the Twilight, and we're gonna see what's up over there now that we've got this sword and shield, or Midna in quotes. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. Wait, come to my spring. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. Psych. Beware a shadow being emerges or something. I don't know, I didn't read that last word. Yeah, we'll have a lot of these show up throughout the game where you'll be wandering around and all of a sudden you'll get jumped by one of these shadow beasts, or a couple of them. These are actually quite important to note. You'll notice they'll come out of a portal in the sky. When you defeat them here, these portals will be this green instead of red. And these will actually act as your fast travel points later on in the game once we have the ability to do that. So you'll want to keep note of them and remember them because they're quite helpful. So. O brave youth. I am one of 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordona. Ordana? Ordona? I don't know. I say Ordon, so I'm gonna call it Ordana. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. Couldn't tell if the A button was supposed to still be there. I guess so. The entire kingdom has been reduced to a netherworld ruled by the cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the king of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms, unless if you were to return to Faron Woods where you were first transformed if you were to revive the Light Spirit. There, by the power of the Light Spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. Yeah, I guess we essentially just have to restore the light to the different parts of Hyrule, so, yeah, that's what we gotta get cracking on. Unfortunately. Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Also, hot springs like this will heal you, a trend I really like in Zelda games now. Well, actually, I think this started all the way as early as Majora's Mask. Because I'm pretty sure the hot springs in that game heal you up too. but it's a trend that still goes to this day, even in like Tears of the Kingdom, so it's pretty neat. All right, here we go. When you are ready, approach the big black wall that is absolutely terrifying looking, and oh, here we go. Hey, look, Faron Woods that you know so well, and they're now covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but you still want to go. Yep. Just, Midna just grabs you and rips you right in. It's kind of funny. Love it. Yeah, this is the real, like, Twilight section. So as you can see, Ordon wasn't really covered in twilight like this place is. The people there were fine, like Russell and the mayor weren't spirits, but here they will be. So these are weapons you use in your world. Don't swing that near my head. Really think this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight? Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. You just evaporated them. Storing them in your, like, pocket dimension or something. Promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me. Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy. Trust me. But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamentation of the spirit that had its light stolen. Where in the world could it be? Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, this is our first, like, main Twilight section. There's gonna be 3 of these throughout the game, and all of them are in the first half. And these are some of my least favorite sections in the game, if I'm being honest. I don't really like these Twilight sections very much. We'll get to my main annoyance with them soon enough, I guess, but they're one of the few things in that you like have to do as part of a main quest in 3D Zelda games that just feel like straight up filler to me. The main bulk of these Twilight sections, I feel like you could cut from the game and the game would be better, really, but they're not too terribly long if you know your way through them. I can't do a spin attack. Yeah, there we go. So if you get multiple Twilight Beasts, you knock them down to just one, they'll actually revive all the others. You have to kill not all of them at the same time necessarily, but you do need to uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. There we go. You leave the last one alive, it's just going to shriek to bring the others back. I'll help you out here. Yeah, there we go. Now we have this new attack with Midna that will be very, very helpful. So just charge it up, kill all 3. But essentially you need to not leave 1 alive. So you could kill, like, say there's like 6, right? If we killed 4 of them and left 2 alive, we would just have to kill those last 2 at the same time and we'd be fine. But yeah, here we go. This is the real start of this section, though, once you get to the spring. Please, be careful, these woods have changed. The dark clouds of dust cover this land. The drape of shadows is called Twilight. In this twilight, those who live in the light become as mere spirits. It is a place where the dark ones and evil creatures dwell. I am a spirit of light, blue-eyed beast. Look for my light. Retrieve the light stolen by the dark beast and keep it in this vessel. So this is the main thing, the vessels of light. These are used to collect tears of light, and this is essentially a big fetch quest where we have to go around to the little dots on this map and kill the little bugs that will give us the tears of light. And in the HD version, I think that you have to get 2 or 3 less tears to fill these up. How many is that? 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, I think. Is that 12? Looks like it. But if you sense, you'll be able to find these Twilight insects. Usually they show up in small groups, and you can also see where they are on your mini-map, so they're not too hard to find. But the main reason I just don't like these sections very much is they kind of just bring the game to a screeching halt to make you go hunt for bugs. It's not something I really mind doing if I'm just like out and about doing stuff. Like, I actually kind of like just hunting for bugs in like Breath of the Wild, for example. But I don't know, it just feels weird when the game's main quest just grinds everything to a halt to make you go collect bugs. And this is the most significant thing they really have Wolf Link do in the entire game, it feels like. Like, these are the big main sections you have to play as Wolf Link for, so I just find them very strange at the end of the day, and that's why I don't really like them all that much. But I'm not gonna gripe about them for too long. I'll probably have to gripe about them a little bit in the later ones, but there's only 3 of these in the game, and you won't have to do any past like the halfway point, so they don't have too much of them in the game, really. Hello. These bugs, those things aren't normal. They're so big, so weird, so creepy. Get away, bugs! Got 2 more in here. Come on. There we go. Whoops. There we go. That's 2 more Tears of Light. But yeah, the other thing with these is they actually get longer with each one, and the 3rd one of these things takes a good while to do. Oh no, I didn't leave one alive, I just had to pick it up. Okay, cool. It is nice that they decrease the amount in the HD version, but decrease is a generous word there, because they really, you have to go to like all the same locations, I think, but say there was like a group of 3, they might have just removed one of the 3. So it's like, yeah, they did decrease it, but you're really not spending that much less time doing the Tears of Light quest. It's kind of funny. Wind Waker, this game, and Skyward Sword all have different ways that pad out the main quest, in my opinion, to just drag it on longer than I really feel like it should have. Like, Wind Waker has the Triforce quest, but with the Triforce quest, at the very least, you, especially in HD, you could just end up completing the vast majority of it before you even finish the 2 dungeons if you just enjoy exploring. But then this game and Skyward Sword both kind of throw in smaller chunks of padding, in my opinion, that's sprinkled throughout the game. Like, Skyward Sword will have you go back and do random things that just aren't very interesting. I think it's actually over here. Can you jump on this? Yeah, there we go. But genuinely, other than the tutorial and these Tears of Light sections, I really don't have many complaints about Twilight Princess's main quest. I actually think it's really good otherwise. I like the map design in this game. Hyrule's actually really sick in this game, and the dungeons are all pretty spectacular. The bosses are epic. Well, soundtrack's great. Like, we'll be getting to a lot of that stuff pretty soon. It's just, unfortunately, a lot of the things I don't like about Twilight Princess are pushed in the front half of the game, and really just the opening hours. But, I've still been having fun. Like, you know, I've been having a great time playing it so far, for the most part. But the game's just gonna get a lot better later. In my opinion, at least. But it is those things that kind of like hold this back from being like one of my absolute favorite Zelda games. I think we got, yeah, you'll notice the little like black spots on the ground. We gotta dig them out. Oh, I got them both. Sweet. Alright. Then, there it is. Okay. I think you do have to sense to be able to get these guys. Only 2 more left. Okay. We're actually moving at a much more brisk pace with this than I thought we would. Wasn't really trying to just like rush right through it, but come here, guys. I'm just gonna kill all 3 of these at once. Ah, I missed one. Crap. Here's what we'll do. We'll kill this guy, and then I'll get the other 2 since they're a little bit closer. What some of these will start doing is putting up walls like within it and trying to isolate one, and you don't notice the wall there at first, and kind of like trolls you a little bit. It's kind of cool though. Some of these Twilight Beast encounters, they like to mix them up a little bit, but just remember, pretty much any time you take out a set of Twilight Beasts, that will be another fast travel point on the map. Oh, the bird's not here. Although I think I saw the monkey. Yeah, there's the monkey. Monkey. You saved me, but why? Monkey. Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Save the monkey. I don't think I pointed this out before when we were here to save, what's the kid's name? You know, the kid we had to come here and save, and the monkey. But this is actually the first dungeon behind the webs over here. Someone helped me. Boy, lucky for me, ever since the boss went bunny in the head, there have been scary monsters everywhere. Those village kids got led through the woods for some reason. The whole forest is so weird now. What's happened? And the last tier is right there. But yeah, this is actually the first dungeon right here. So once we are human again and work our way back over here, we'll actually be entering the first dungeon, which we'll probably enter and end off at the entrance of it in the next part. So we're getting pretty close to the first dungeon. The Vessel of Light is full of tears, and we've returned it to the spring, or whatever that said, because I accidentally hit the button. I didn't realize I could use ZR to skip dialogue, or progress dialogue, I guess I should say. But it was so nice here in the Twilight. What's so great about a world of light anyway? See you later. What's so great about a world of Twilight? You're just used to it. Doesn't really matter that much at the end of the day. You can just keep your world of Twilight where it is, and we can just keep ours here, and everyone's happy, right? Well, except for Zant, really. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be the thumbnail shot. Oh man. I've always got to have that in the back of my mind sometimes. My name is Faron. I am one of the spirits of light who dwell in Hyrule. By the order of the gods, I protect this forest. O brave youth. In the land covered in twilight, where people roam as spirits, you were transformed into a blue-eyed beast. That was a sign. It was a sign that the powers of the Chosen One rest within you, and they are awakening. Look at your awakened form. Oh my god, we awakened into a new set of clothes. The green tunic that is your garb once belonged to the ancient hero chosen by the gods, the hero of time, but they're not going to tell you that. His power is yours. His is the true power that slept within you. Your name is Clink. You're the hero chosen by the gods. Dramatic cuts. Brave Clink. A dark power rests in the temple deep within these woods. It is a forbidden power. Long, long ago, I and the other spirits of light locked it away. Because of its nature, it is a power that should never be touched by any who dwell in the light. But this world weeps beneath a mantle of shadows, and so there is no choice. You must match the power of the King of Shadows. If you would seek this forbidden power, then proceed to the temple in the forest depths. And that is exactly what we are going to do. So, yippee! Got through the Tears of Light section though, and from this point forward, the game can get moving a good bit faster, at least. So, a little slow start, but we're pretty much at the point where the game is really gonna get rolling. And we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be awesome. Hope you're ready for it. And it looks like Minna's got something to say. You're the chosen hero and all that, huh? So that's why you got turned into that beast, because we have the Triforce of Courage. That's exactly why. What a shame. I mean, maybe you'd rather just wander as a spirit like the rest of them, totally unaware of what was happening for all eternity, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to head to that temple? Well, isn't that convenient? I was about to head there myself, because I wanted that same dark power you just talked about. You want to help your friends, right? The way I see it, maybe they're in that temple, waiting for you to rescue them. Well, good luck, Mr. Important Hero. See you later. Well, hope you're ready for all that. Things are going to be picking up pretty quick from here, but for now, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys next time, where we're going to make our way to the Forest Temple. Bye-bye.